Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for a really quick, snappy beginning of the week market update. Talk about Bitcoin and a few other different scenarios because we've got some really big news coming in for this week. And what do I expect before, during, and after? So, without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, guys, welcome back. Let's hope you like the new background of Pepe there counting his cash. So, wrong tab to open up on. Ignore that for a minute. So, Bitcoin, where are we? Let's turn off some of the noise. Let's turn the trader's reality one off. We want to keep it imbalance on. 50 EMA in the bands, and we could probably chuck on if we really want to. EMA, and we'll put that as the 200 because it's on a different indicator I've got as the 200, and we're going to do it black and a little bit thicker. Okay, right, let's go to a chart with less noise. Yeah, let's go to a chart with less noise. This will be a pretty short, snappy update because I had a late night last night on a live with the guys in Discord, the guys and girls in there, talking about obviously plans and stuff. We're looking at ways of trading for the, going into the rate cuts and what I think of it and what they think of it and mark some levels out and stuff like that. So here we go, quickly. So liquidation heat map. 12 hours, we've got a lot of longs built up here at 57,000. So it's quite a key level for us to maybe go back and visit since we've just started to get into the 57,000s here. Obviously, you can see here there's a volume gap. It probably wants to get filled. Inefficiency. So my first point of view would be a move down to there. Maybe some chop and hold in here. So obviously move down to it and then sort of just chop along. Going into the rate cuts, there's probably might be some moves up and some moves down, some moves. People not obviously too sure where to be position-wise into it. I think you're probably going to see some flip-flopping going in towards these rate cuts. To the rate cuts. And obviously there's a little bit of interesting news. So there was I think it was a 30% chance or 40% chance of getting a 50 basis points rate cut. There is now, over the weekend, apparently it's increased to 60. So, I mean, I'm going to take that with a pinch of salt. I'm not going to trust too many sources of news because everyone at the minute is trying to make the catalysts in their head to make Bitcoin worth 100,000. Do I think it can go there? 100%. Do I think we go there in the next week or so? No, of course we don't. We're not just going to go absolutely moon off a rate cut to 100,000. We need a catalyst to get there, and a decent rate cut is a good place to start. So, I'm nearly 100% sure we're going to get the rate cut. So, let's go on to Forex Factory. And we're going to go on the calendar. Obviously, there was they tried to shoot Trump again. Remember the first time they tried to shoot him? We had this insane rally up on like a Sunday. Tried to shoot him again today. The market didn't care. So the calendar, obviously Wednesday is the day. Tuesday, Wednesday. So here we go. I think it's 7 o'clock FOMC press conference. So there's one at 7 where you've got federal funds rate, economic projections, FOMC statement, FOMC press conference. So 7 p.m. I'm going to try and do a live if I can on YouTube for that, for anyone that wants to see it. So I'm probably going to do that if I can. Remember, my Fridays are it's a Wednesday. Wednesdays are generally tricky for me because I'm usually not in, but I have asked to have the night off doing whatever I do on a Wednesday, which is skittling. So I've taken a Wednesday off for this. So it brings us into this. I reckon we're going to see some flip-flop and some chop volatility going in towards it, where people are trying to get long before, they're trying to get short before, because I think we're going to dump into it. And the best thing you can do, in my opinion, is just completely stay out of town until you get a clean direction and trade the momentum off the direction. I always wait for the news, always wait for the release, give it half an hour, watch it live, and then I'll trade it if I feel it's worth trading. So I'm going to stay out and just watch for a minute, because even if we do pump, I mean, Bitcoin on the daily time frame, don't be wrong, it is no oil painting. The downtrend's getting sharper here in comparison to what it was back here. Like this really gentle selling the bounces, not quite as high each time, like that. So yeah, I'm not too interested. I mean, this is the bearish chart to me. It's got a lot of work to do to get anywhere near bullish. I mean, the daily bands that even flip green, let us move up. Now we've lost them, so hopefully, I said to the guys in Discord, I said, I reckon we're probably going to see a move down at the beginning of the week. Usually you get a false move. So you probably see some selling going into the beginning of the week, which we've got. And then end of Tuesday, beginning of Wednesday session, then you probably might start seeing it chop around and start giving you a slight hint of a direction of where it might end up once it's done its initial BS move, as we call it. So we'll be watching. I'm not looking to trade tons today, or tomorrow or Wednesday. Be doing some short intraday scalping, building those swings, and just watching how the market's going to react to this. I want to try and keep the people safe if we can. I don't want to give them the whole bullish news. It's a short squeeze. We're going to the moon tonight and get everyone all hyped up and ready to get wrecked, like a lot of people do. So we want to be real here. We want to try and get an edge on the market and not get ourselves cut up before or after or during the FOMC meeting. Because it brings us into the elephant in the room that's not really been talked about that much across the crypto market and Twitter and stuff. So, go on to Forex, and we look at the Japanese yen on the 1 hour time frame. It's the yen USD pair, and starting to see weakness. And we've got this: the BOJ is expected to proceed cautiously with rate hikes, obviously interest rate rises, at a pace of about every 6 months, while assessing the impact of the monetary tightening on the domestic economy, said Junki Iwashai, senior economist of, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. But yeah, so that's a bit of an elephant in the room, and Friday is meant to be the D-Day. So even if Bitcoin runs going into the rate cuts or afterwards, I think you're always going to get an initial say a scam move. I think we're always going to get that. I think that's just, is what it is. You probably see a small squeeze down first before then it hopefully doesn't V-reverse. Hopefully you get this painful, choppy. That's the way a market should move. Hopefully you get a nice, efficient move up, leaving no gaps behind, and we can just keep going higher and higher and higher and higher and higher, all the way up for the ranges. Or we have a good initial breakout, big, strong breakout, impulse, continuation. Some of the old, move up and do your little move down, corrective move up, and go again. Start seeing moves like that, and it gives you entries and breaks the structure, and just it looks nice and is strong and is powerful. Then that'd be something I'll be looking at trading. If you see an initial move like this, comes down, you get your entry on a lower time frame on a breaker structure. You can get in here or you can get in there, but no guarantee that it's not going to go lower from there. Stop you out. Wait for confirmation for it to come up, retest on a lower time frame, get long and trade a continuation from there. That's where I'll be looking at trading it. That's what I'll be doing. That's what I'll be telling the guys in the Discord to be doing. So very, very best just to reserve your capital. You're not going to miss anything by trying to get chopped up, pre-position yourself into this. Because Bitcoin itself, I mean, we just looked at it here on the 1 day time frame. It is not looking. It's not looking great. It's not in. You will see people trying to do the whole bull flag thing. It's just a bull flag, and they'll be doing fucking stuff like this, trying to give themselves the, the max hopium that we're going to go to 100k, because they've got everyone seriously overexposed into altcoins and crypto in general. It's easy for me to say that because I'm sat here as I don't own any crypto, bar a little bag of desync which I bought, and I'm not paying the Ethereum fees to transfer it back to the exchange. It's just not worth my time. So yeah, that's that really. Ethereum is looking worse. Let's not even look at Ethereum on a daily time frame basis because it's not fair. Solana looks good, looks better than most, holding its range. looking okay. Hasn't dropped from these lows. Has held them quite nicely. So Solana's looking quite good. It's actually put in, on a wick point of view, higher highs. But if you go off your candle close, it is a lower high. And then a lower high, and then a lower high again. Still downtrending, but it's got good, strong support here. I mean, you can almost follow this all the way across to there. So Solana's probably one of the better of the three to look at. And if you want to buy a spot, I mean, I'm not condoning buying a spot here at all. And I must say, this is not financial advice. Anything you do in crypto, you are going to lose nearly all your money. It is absolute scam, and you will get completely hauled over in this market. So I do not advise trading crypto at all. It is absolute dog. So that's my thoughts on that. But if you do look at buying spot, then if you're a big believer that you want to buy lows and you're not going to get a chance to see it again at $124, and you've got to buy it last chance, you've got to buy it now, then it's probably not a bad spot to buy in. I mean, I wouldn't buy it here. I wouldn't buy any crypto here, but that's me. I'm a realist. I like waiting for confirmation and things. So we've done liquidation, we've done Bitcoin, we've done Solana, Ethereum, we've done this. I think that's it. I think that's a short, snappy, quick little update of the market there. And I know what's going to happen now. I'm going to get rugged by Canberra and they're going to say the video's too big. So I'm going to leave it there. Peace out. Please drop a like, subscribe, and share. Hit the bell notification, and I shall see you in the next one.